This week we'll start with Ron Eastwood.
Okay.
And I'll turn my mic on. Ron Eastwood, would you rather be a drum prodigy or a bass guitar prodigy?
I'm going to say bass guitar
Interesting.
because it's more portable. You're just taking one piece.
So it's about less work for you.
Yeah, if you're a drum prodigy, you've got like 12 or 15 pieces to be carrying around with
Yeah.
cymbals and everything. Bass guitar, you've got the case that has your bass and a few extra strings, and you're good to go.
In my experience as a bass player, no one cares about the bass. It's like the least valued thing by the general public.
Oh, it's all about the bass.
Well, that's what's her name
No
said.
treble.
But what's her name?
Megan Trainor.
Yeah. But I even had somebody say once, "Hey, what's wrong with your guitar? It's only got four strings."
No.
Yeah. Lauren,
Yes.
Wow.
would you rather be a drum prodigy or a bass guitar prodigy?
Probably a drum prodigy.
Okay. Why is that?
I don't know. They seem pretty cool.
What are you trying to say about me?
Nothing. I've played the bass in like 2 songs before. I learned the 2 songs and that was it.
What were the songs?
I don't remember. I'd have to like really go back in my brain.
In sync something?
No. This was for a youth. I wasn't a youth. Well, I was in my early 20s. A youth music group. They like met every week and you play music together. It was an outreach
You're in a
thing.
band?
And they did a Christmas concert.
Oh.
And I played the bass for 2 songs.
You were in a band?
And then
Look
I
at
played, and I
you.
played the keyboard for another one.
I didn't know about this. It was Chris Tomlin, wasn't it?
No, it was Christmas songs. I'll have to go back. I'll have to really think about it and remember what they were.
You weren't just in a band, you were in a Christmas band.
Yeah, you can ask Eddie all about it. We were dating.
This is wild. You were the bass player in a Christmas band.
In a Christmas band in Slovenia.
You keep adding layers.
Wow, Lauren is just so cool.
Anything else you want to add to that?
No.
In Slovenia?
Yeah.
Is it Slovenia or Slovenia?
I think you could say either.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, it matters, but if you're
I
from
say
Slovenia, sorry.
Slovenia.
Okay.
So, I don't know.
But you pick drums. Okay.
Yep.
Daria, would you rather be a drum prodigy or a bass guitar prodigy?
Probably a drum prodigy, because I would love to be able to like produce stuff so like I can accompany myself. And I am so uncoordinated. The drums are just
Oh.
out of the question for me. Bass I could pick up because it's a pretty transferable skill from a guitar.
It is, yeah. Oh,
You have to use like both feet and both hands. You
can't.
couldn't even.
yeah. Bass is one. I've always told people it's the easiest instrument to just pick up and learn quickly to be average at. It's not hard. To be a prodigy is a lot more
That's
work,
different.
obviously, but I would pick drum prodigy just because I'm so tired of people being ignorant about bass. I played bass for a lot of years, and it's like, hey, play me a song. It's like, you wouldn't know it. Unless I play Another One Bites the Dust by Queen. You would not know it. What do you mean? Just forget it. Just leave me alone.
You don't pick out songs by the bass line.
Right.
I know. That's why it's like, but somebody might be like, hey, play me a drum beat. And no matter what you play, it's cool. People are like, look at that guy. So I want to be a drum prodigy too. Okay, next one. We'll start with Daria. Daria, would you rather stay in one of those sensory deprivation tanks for a day
Oh,
or
goodness.
in a room designed for overstimulation for a day? Try to get out of this one, Daria.
Probably sensory deprivation. I just sleep all day.
That sounds nice.
Because you clearly do not want to be overstimulated.
No, I'd rather just let me take a nap. I'll be fine.
If I was going to frame this one for Lauren, I'd frame it just slightly differently. I'd say, would you rather, Lauren, be in a sensory deprivation tank for a day or continue being a mom? Right? Or be overstimulated
Yes.
for a day.
I would rather be in a sensory deprivation pool or whatever pod, whatever you said.
Because right now, Trey can't do anything but be on you.
He can't be, yes, on me and also yelling.
And
And
Ellis,
Ellis is also yelling.
needs to touch some part of you.
Yeah, usually. If he's on the floor, it's like 1 foot. And also, I'm very sensitive to like lots of sounds going on at once.
Yeah.
So I like really freak out if there's lots of sounds going on at once. Like,
What was it? What does a freak
okay,
out look
so
like?
Trey likes listening to Thomas and Friends stories on Google.
Sure.
So I'll ask our Google to play stories. So there's stories playing, and then Eddie will be watching baseball, and then both kids are yelling, and I'm like, can everyone just please stop? Everyone stop.
Is it louder than that when you say it, or is that about it?
No, it's louder than that.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I really can't deal with lots of noise at one time.
And so how do they respond? They just all stop?
I just turn off the Google myself.
Oh, okay.
Make her stop.
If you get one less, you're better.
I don't
Yes.
think the baby knows how to stop yet.
No, he doesn't.
Not yet. Ron Eastwood, would you rather stay in one of those sensory deprivation tanks for a day or in a room designed for overstimulation?
I think sensory deprivation.
We're a bunch of introverts
Yeah.
answering this.
But seriously, that you're going to start by having a lack of sensory input. Your body's going to start creating things. You're going to feel like the ants crawling on your body kind of things. You're going to hear, even if you don't have tinnitus, you're going to hear things because that's just how your body reacts. It seeks out that sensory input.
And so you'd still pick that, though.
Yeah,
You don't want somebody poking your shoulder all day and yelling and...
right. Loud noise, flashing. It's unpleasant to me.
Yeah, look at us, a bunch of introverts. I can't possibly say within a clear conscience that I would pick being overstimulated ever. So I'm going to go in the tank. You have to float in water in those, don't you?
Yeah,
It'd be a lot
that sounds fun.
for a mom. I get a little bit of a break. So I'm a little overwhelmed by the choice, but there it is. Last one. Who has to go first this time? Lauren has to go first.
Yes.
Lauren, would you rather eat a spoonful of cat food or a whole plate of your least favorite food?
A whole plate of my least favorite food.
What is
Brian.
that?
I don't know. I can't even think of. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's better than cat food.
The thing that you gag when you see it, or you're like, I can't eat this, Eddie. How dare you make this for me?
Yeah, nothing's like coming to mind. I don't like dislike something so
A whole
vastly.
plate.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Have you ever smelled cat food? Pass. Pass.
Wow. Okay.
No, thank you.
Let's go to the cat lady. Daria, would you rather eat a spoonful of cat food
She eats cat food.
or a whole plate of your least favorite food?
My least favorite food, obviously.
Oh.
You really think I'm going around eating cat food just because I own a few of them?
Well, no, but I don't know your aversion to particular foods. What's your least favorite food?
I don't know. Probably something with mushrooms. I hate mushrooms.
Yeah, mushrooms are disgusting. You need a whole plate
I
of
love
mushrooms
mushies.
when you could just slide down a spoonful of cat food and you're done.
Listen, it does not just slide down, okay? That stuff is chunky and it's fishy and it's slimy. I'm not
Fishy.
eating that.
I didn't say
salty.
wet cat food. It could be dry cat food.
Yeah, but then it's crunchy. You're going to break a teeth.
Music stopped.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna start it
That is
back up
so
again.
gross.
Okay. Ron Eastwood, would you rather have a
We know what Ron's
spoonful
gonna say.
of cat
Ron's gonna
food
agree.
or a whole plate of your least favorite food? This dude's doing cat food. I
No,
guarantee
he's not.
it.
No, he's not.
I don't think
I'm
Ron
on the
has food he
border.
doesn't like.
Yeah, because there's not many foods. A plate full of mushrooms would be pretty disgusting.
No one here likes mushrooms. This is upsetting
thank
to
you.
me.
Interesting.
I mean, if it's on a pizza, I'll still eat it.
I love mushies.
If it's in like a casserole, as they say here, not a hot dish, I'd eat it. But
Yeah,
plate full of mushrooms?
Mm-hmm.
No way.
and
Totally.
just a spoonful.
Just a
How
spoonful.
quickly that would go down.
Right.
No.
Yeah, maybe I'll go with the cat food.
Ron
That
Eastwood,
is-
I'm with you. Cat food. I don't want a plate of mushrooms. I don't want to. I mean, I have
Okay,
lots
well,
of food I don't like, but
I have cat food. I will bring some in and I will bring some mushrooms in.
Yes.
And you tell me what you'd rather eat.
I don't think I signed up for that. I'm just telling you, if I was
It's would you
forced,
rather.
forced.
Okay,
Well, she's forcing you.
Most of our would you rathers are like completely unrealistic. This one, I got you. I've got cat food.
Oh, good. Then I'll get some nasty mushrooms, and I'm gonna put them on a big plate, and you got to eat those. There you go.
Okay.
All right,
Can I
here
Or
we
we
roast,
go.
can both yield, Daria.
Can I roast them and saute them?
No, plain.
No, it doesn't
raw.
say they have to be raw.
No, I get to choose.
No.
Why do you get to choose?
We get to both yield now.
What
Yield,
about you?
Daria.
What about you? Makes you get to choose.
No,
Saute
gonna
the cat food.
I'm gonna saute the mushrooms, put some
Well, I'm
seasoned
gonna.
on there.
Yeah, exactly, Ron. I'm gonna gussy up the cat food spoonful.
Sure, go for it. Anything you can do to make it less gross.
I'm gonna wrap it up in a piece of bread. I'm gonna do a whole bunch of stuff. Yep.
Sure.
Will
So
you
that
yield,
means
Daria?
Daria
Yield to
could
what?
put her mushrooms on a pizza or in a pasta.
No,
If you're
plateful.
putting it in a piece of bread, Daria can put it in pasta. That's how
Getting
that
serious
works.
in here.
Yield, Daria.
What am I yielding to?
She'll never yield.
Nope.
I yield. Ugh, always.
You lost it. Put it in bread. That was
Yep.
your fault.
Do you know how much pizza she'd have to eat to get a plate full of
I will
mushrooms
eat a
on
full
there?
plate of mushrooms if you let me season them the way I want to.
I said no.
Okay, well then I guess I don't have to eat mushrooms.
I won't eat cat food.
All right.